Hey everyone, so I wanted to explain to you why I did not go on my morning walk today. Um, you probably wouldn't know if I went on my morning walk, but from the fact that, I've told you that next week we won't be getting any circulars, and by fluke luck, there's one person that actually watches my walk. Yeah, I just want to explain. So what happened was that this last night, and it's funny because these things happen always during Saturday nights, when my sister happened to turn around and tell me that she had to put a restraining order on her boyfriend or significant other or the person that is her baby daddy. The reason why I'm explaining it to you is because there are people out there who just don't know how to get out of that situation. So that is why I am talking about it. My sister was living with him for a little bit. For some reason, they had to move. I don't know. My mom isn't the type of person to kick you out even if you have a kid. Let's keep on going. So my sister was living with them. You know what? I really do think it's because she was living with them because their house is probably much better than my mom's. And now that she has a child, in the mix, I think that she feels like she really needs to protect the child, obvious. So again, like I said, my sister had moved in with him and she was living with him for a little bit. One day he slapped her. He just hauled off and slapped her. And to be honest, I'm not in a relationship, or was never in a relationship where someone was physically violent towards me. So this gets me so heated, and I was that kid who saw her mother beaten up by her father. Regardless of whatever reason he had, it's still kind of like, it still kind of hurt me. So hearing that my sister was slapped or anything really made me cringe in my skin. And I don't even live where she lives at this point because, to be quite honest, like, I live in another state. I moved for reasons of my own. I'm not going to explain. So, from what she had told me, that they had become verbally argumentative for the past few months or couple of months. She had my nephew in December, so for the past couple or few months, they've been argumentative. Recently, he's been physical. And my sister is very pretty. She is not the type of person to argue with you. I know this because I've lived with her for so many years. I've been around her for so many years. She will argue, and then she'll just be like, okay, okay, whatever, whatever. Like, she is not that type of person to just keep on arguing. She doesn't like to argue. She isn't, again, like I said, she's not that type of person. I just feel like it's because she had a child, and I first was, when I first had my daughter, I sort of I used to have like a lot of arguments with my husband, and I still do every now and then, but it's been like less and less because we've realized that the arguments that we have are silly. So fast forward a little bit, and my sister said this was the time where she turned around and said she just left, and moved back in with my mom. He threw her on the floor and he started to choke her, like, and when I saw this in my mind, I got more infuriated. I feel like men who hit women should just get their fingers chopped off one by one. And not even really quickly, like one finger chopped off, like from each little joint. You know, you've got like this, the one joint, two joint, three joint. Yeah, each joint, just like, because to be quite honest, that is absolutely horrendous to hear. If the woman isn't trying to attack you, you should not even consider touching her. There are some women that need to get it, like, but not the way that he did it. A good shake, something that will require less strength, and I don't know. But again, like I said, I was in a kind of relationship where I saw someone beating another one up, and obviously, as you've heard, it was my mom getting beat up by my dad. So, like I said, we talked about it. We talked through the night. Not really through the night, but like for me, it's through the night because I go to sleep around. Um, I'm like an old lady. I go to sleep around like 11, 12. So for me, it was like through the night. But I looked at the time and I said, oh crap, I gotta go to sleep. So I told my sister that I will speak to her pretty much today. And that has been it. Like, I went to sleep. And then when 8 o'clock rolled around, I was just like not feeling getting up. So I was like, you know what? I can afford just not getting some circulars. Sorry about that. Not getting some circulars. So if you want to know what popped in on April, which the ones that I didn't get, I guess I'll go through it, but you're not going to see it until like, I guess, May or so, because I'm not too sure when I'm going to be posting this. You do know that a lot of my videos are pretty much on the back burner. That, and I'm not a couponing channel. What I try to do is I try to entice you to do the couponing, and if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So here we go. We're looking at Retail Me Not and Aquafresh, Benadryl, Dove. Like, I love Dove, but I haven't been using Dove coupons as of lately. Gray Away Hellmann's. Can't believe it's not butter. Okay, I don't even know what that is. IWI. Wow. Dyslexia. Kibble. Love, Home, and Planet. Love, Beauty, and Planet. Nope, I don't use those. Yep. The Tresemme would have been great, but I have so many Tresemme that it's whatever. Maybe I'll just go to the what is it? Maybe I'll just go to the library. I'm like blah. Yeah, maybe I should just go to the library. So that is, I think, yeah. 14, and I think this one is for the next one. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, okay, so this is not. But those are all of it. Okay, so we would have gotten one of these smart sources, which the Bic would have been great for me. Bure wouldn't, I don't use that. Blue Diamond, unless the ones I do not use will come out to be free, I will not use them. Because I don't need them. Nabisco is good because my daughter, but I didn't. It's whatever. Ooh, I'm not too sure about that coffee. Nivea would have been pretty good because I do use lotion. You by Kotex would have been great. Windex would have been great. Okay. So you would have gotten one of those. You would have gotten one of the other ones, the one that I was talking to you about. And here we go with the Smart Source. And you would have gotten the two of these. Allegra, Colgate, that would have been great for me. Colgate. Lots of Colgate that I could have used. Cottonelle would have been great too, but what are you going to do? Downy? It would have been nice because I didn't get any detergents or none of the fabric softeners. I did get some beads, but that was it. Java. Lysol would have been great. I love Lysol. I love it. Lysol. Aw, damn it. Lysol disinfectant. Yeah, but I think that the ones that I get are 15 count. Motrin, Purina would have been decent because I could have donated it. I don't have a dog, so fresh cheese, Scott's or Scott, yep, Scott's or yeah, Scott. Splenda we don't use. All right, so that is pretty much it. You would have gotten two of these and one of each from the other ones. So that is it for today. Like that's all I can say. What I would like you to note is that if you are going through difficult times, if you are going through difficult times with your significant other, husband, life partner, which is not really a life partner, if they're hitting you, people in your life that, you depended on, but they decided to spoil your trust with violence, definitely get out of that situation, get out of that relationship. You don't need that. Okay, you don't need someone showing your children you don't need someone like that to show your children. I'm sorry, my daughter came into the room. That violence towards anyone is good, especially the person that they claim to love. Do you really want to show your children that it's okay to hit mommy or it's okay to hit daddy? You know what I mean? Like there are actually women out there that will beat their husbands, so but are you okay with that? Are you fine? Because if that's the case, then they may find someone just like your significant other, and they will be okay with getting hit. Do you feel like that is something that you're okay with? Do you feel like that's something that you want your children to deal with. If you personally do not want your children to deal with that, then think about what your parents might think. Okay? Your parents don't want you to deal with that. My father beat my mother, but I know that he wouldn't want that for me. So again, just think about you and your children or your future children, and just be good to yourself and be good to your children or your future children. And now I'm signing off. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the things that I talk about, feel free to subscribe. Questions, comments, concerns, feel free to put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.